Greetings, I'm Mike Writer, and today we're covering basically the Mods Market update for and a bit of an item review for the December 2024. This should have come out a bit earlier, but here we go. The Mods Market update Mods Market has just been updated and brought back a series of limited time event items, and since these are older event items, I've actually obtained them during the original event, so it's even better for me, so I can actually show you what they are and how they work pretty easily. But also for the first few days there will be a 75% sale for many items within the Mods Market. Okay, time to pay the bills. This channel has a Patreon. You can get early access to many episodes, but not all of them, and some additional content. You'll also get access to additional things that may not be present on this channel. Today and for next month, you can actually vote for the next upcoming Let's Play. Given that the plan is set out last January, it's actually going to be another Star Trek game, and that is patreon.com/Mike Sharp Writer. Now these are actually all old event items, so I actually do have free access to them, which is why I actually have them and I've still not got them. But at 200, 300 and at various prices, at between the moment it's at the 75% off, which is pretty decent thing. And actually probably the best thing about this is actually the sale. So basically we got the Voss exosuit, which I'll show you in a few minutes, the transmuter wand, and the touchpad ground gear, which contains 3 pieces: armor, environmental suit, and a bat'leth. So let's get started with I've started with the obviously the bat'leth, which is it's, as you can see, it's a pretty okay for a ground weapon. So I mean, it does reasonably good damage for short range run, but it does do 5 damage. And the armor itself, you have 2 versions of it. You have the normal gear. I say normal, I mean the non-spacesuit variant and the spacesuit variant. They're both reasonably decent, and both of them basically have bonuses for equipping equipping a second or third second piece, because it's technically a 2-piece set, and the 2-piece bonus, when you get a bonus, you can bring down a Torchbearer Assault Squad for 20 seconds. So here they come, a pair of King officers. Now they help you even if you're and as you see, they're gone. I mean, they're pretty much very similar to the security escorts that any tactical officer can get, but did it slightly differently. I'm not sure if they'll stay like the proper tactical officers. I mean, and because fire is technically a energy type, they're not the best for the against the bug, but this is not the on. But the and if you're wondering what the outfit looks like, you can just equip. And here's the spacesuit stroke out version, which is used in early season 1 as a Klingon EVA suit, which I believe it's the first episode of Discovery. That is. So the next thing is, let's talk about the wand. Transmuter wand turns them into Black Cat and just confuses crappy enemies and just converts them to move it out the way. Not particularly brilliant bit of gear, but could be a bit of fun and transform someone else into a Black Cat. However, you can also the third and final piece is the buff armor. And it brings down a piece of buff gear, and I think Turlox has brought in a bit of gear, so that's why I'm suddenly losing a lot of things. But it also has a few other abilities as well, such as this one, that shockwave, and I believe that's a and finally nice I think there's supposed to be an ability there and it's supposed to activate, but didn't. You can interact with some things, even if after one you will just, regardless of what you're doing, will just get pulled out. So it's yeah, the transmuting run's not particularly good option. So in all the new stuff, the Klingon gear is not too. The Klingon Touchberg set isn't too bad. The transmuter wand is very much a debuff and weird one, and it's pretty much a laugh more than anything else. And the Valve exosuit is a nice. It does have a fun thing about it. You are basically you basically are locked into a preset set of abilities that you can't use any of the abilities that aren't the Valve suit abilities. I mean, I haven't seen many people use it after it became available. So I really do think it's really it's basically our fun bits of fun. So yeah, not the best bit of gears around, but it's not all we've managed to get out of. Alright, let's actually cover the actual gear. I've got basically both pieces of armour. Because the numbers here change based on where your location and various other stuff. Touchbar armour itself is somewhat standard damage resistances and run speed bonuses, and you get damage bonus of 3% more all damage. I'm not sure if that's 3% bonus or 3% just damage in addition to whatever you usually get. And both of these you get the touchbar reinforcements that it'll beam in a touchbar assault squad to assist you in combat for 20 seconds. And the environment suit module basically is what it basically adds to the ability your standard EVA suits options, which is very nice. Well, and then finally we've got the, as I said, covering that. As I said, it's touchbar assault squad beams in assault squad for assist you in combat for about 20 seconds, but you have a 1 minute and 10-second recharge on that usage after its usage, so that's 70 seconds recharge. Not particularly a brilliant cooldown, but you could also equip some other stuff as well. You also get hold of the touchbar Bat'leth. This is a Discovery style Bat'leth with and it does, and the stats are basically standard, but it's pretty standard for a Bat'leth, other than it does additional fire damage, which sadly I don't know about a burn over time, but with fire damage, but it does might increase your damage when you're using it, so it's pretty good and pretty decent for a Bat'leth, but of course you do have to be getting close. In my opinion, this is a decent set of gear. It does, however, lack many of the end game sets that have, and unlike most of the sets, this actually does have an EVA variant for the few areas of the game where you do actually need an EVA suit. This is actually comes with a costume for a Klingon based costume, so so it's very useful if you want to. So if you want to get it for get the outfit, it's very good. However, I do think the full price of $120 is quite steep for many players. However, it's quite often reduced to sell to about 300 Zen, or about $30. Not, and that's probably the most expensive thing on this list. The transmuter wand. It turns your enemies into a black cat, such as the one on your screen. This is basically transforms your target and then creates a debuff AoE around it. as I said, it transfers your character into your enemy into the target enemy into Black Cat. It will disable shields, abilities, and basically any enemies that standing around your target will just run out the circle of the AoE before they can do anything else. And this is a 40-second recharge, so yeah. In my opinion, this has got the bad luck AoE debuff. It is quite exploitable by a player with little chance of retaliation to the player. The issue is the lack of damage and the scattering of foes, because it can hinder a lot of other AoE abilities, and which prefer people more together than apart. The effects are somewhat limited in PvP, mostly because the player does not lose control of the character in the bad luck AoE debuff. This price on its own is 400 Zen or $40, and during sales it goes down to $10 or 1,000 Zen. Not particularly a bad bit of kit, but not particularly brilliant one for it either. I mean, the price is not too bad. The VOF exosuit, this basically comes in a VOF exosuit, as you can see here, and then gives you piles of resistances to immunity to hold, resistances to knockback, repel, and increases your basically health and defenses. So you basically just spending that 90 seconds in a pretty much near invulnerable state, as you can see here, in front of you. You've got a couple of anti-proton weapons and a few other abilities. As I said, this turns your character into a VOF exosuit walker. Most of equipped skills or weapons can't be used during the time unless you've actually triggered it beforehand. Most of the bonuses do make your character really tanky and limits the amount of damage your character, or aka the buff exosuit, will take. It's actually pretty decent. It's pretty easy to get decent damage out of the buff exosuit, but with a decent player setup, you can probably do some pretty. You can be out damaged by a properly set up player who knows what they're doing with the other abilities. This is 800 Zen, and it's at 75% off. 200 Zen. That's $80 or $20. Now, before I leave, I'm gonna say none of these are, in my opinion, are must gets. But they're all each one have the VOF and the Torchbearer set are pretty decent things that you may want to pick up, but the Transmuter wand, no, I think that's worth leaving in the store. But anyway, this has been Mike Shakwright. See you guys next time.